Hi guys, welcome to Brovid 19. I'm your host, Forrest Voodoo. I'm so excited to finally be doing this.
Hey, it's Concussion, the chronically concussed piece of trash. Now, I've been good, no concussion signs, however, I've done my back in, that's why I'm in bed with Jonathan. Yeah. Oh well, at least I've got the show tonight. We have a whole lineup of amazing kings from around the country doing amazing things, a whole list, a variation of everything, so there's something for everyone. Now, we do have the PayPal links below, so please tip what you can. Up first is somebody I don't even know how to describe. One of my best friends, constantly on my Instagram stories for just being an absolute weirdo. My little demon. Our first performer is Hysteria.
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all.
Let me introduce us. We are some fine, young, very educated guys and gals. We've gotten gussied up in almost terrifying guises, as we do every year. Ready to violate, annihilate, and cleanse our souls. Our target escaped us, and several of your dear neighbors informed us that you have inexplicably given him sanctuary. Mr. and Mrs. The man you're sheltering is nothing but a dirty homeless pig. A grotesque menace to our just society who had the audacity to fight back. You need to return him to us. Alive. Please just let us purge.
Babble, babble, bitch, bitch, rebel, rebel, party, party, sex, 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 and don't forget the violence, blah, 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 got your lovey-dovey, sad and lonely, stick your stupid slogan in. Everybody sing, are you motherfuckers ready? Wanna do shit, stand up and admit, come on, never coming, this is new shit, stand up and admit, do we get it? No, do we want it? This is new shit, stand up and admit.
Now, we've played a lot of Purge games tonight. We have just one more. It's simple yet effective. It's called Mommy's Choice. Mommy, which one of you will survive this year's Purge?
I can't seem to face up to the facts. I'm tense and nervous and I can't relax. I can't sleep cause my bed's on fire. Don't touch me, I'm a real live wire. Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa 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 fa. Better run, 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 run away. Oh, psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa 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 fa. Better run, 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 run away.
You're Mr. and Mrs. I'm sorry to tell you this, but your time is essentially up. And you failed. You failed to deliver the homeless swine. I'm very disappointed as you fine folk should know better. That piece of filth that you are protecting exists only to serve our need to purge. So I bid thee farewell, sweet Sandy. Release the beast boys, let the killing commence!
Father, did you miss me? Been locked up a while. I got caught for what I did, but took it all in style. Later I saw my confessions, I get way back when. But now I'm versed in so much worse, so I'm back again. And he said, for the lives that I take, I'm going to hell. For the love that I make, I'm going to hell. With the devil, you can hear the wedding.
Thank you for your sacrifice. You have a lot of heart, Mr. Sandin. Blessed be America. A nation reborn.
Hey there, me again. still in bed, still with Jonathan. What can you do? Oh well. Our next performer is an absolute legend, an Edinburgh icon, doing a tracking act tonight. It is Jeremiah von Fuckbucket. Yes, you heard that correctly. Now, for as little as £2 a month, you can support them through patreon.com/MYS Glamour. Just glamour, 2 O's, very bougie. Now, here's the performance.
I used to visit all the very gay places, those come what may places, where one relaxes on the axis of the wheel of life to get the feel of life from jazz and cocktails. The girls I knew had sad and sullen gray faces with distinct gay traces that used to be there. You could see where they'd been washed away by too many through the day 12 o'clock tales. Then you came along with your siren song to tempt me to madness. I thought for a while that your poignant smile was tinged with the sadness of a great love for me. Oh yes, I was wrong. Again, I was wrong. Life is lonely again, and only last year everything seemed so sure. Now life is awful again. A trough full of hearts would only be a bore. A week in Paris could ease the bite of it. All I care is to smile in spite of it. I'll forget you, I will, while yet you are still burning inside my brain. Romance is mush, stifling those who strive. I'll live a lush life in some small dive, and there I'll be where I'll rot with the rest of those whose lives are lonely too. Life is lonely again, and only last year everything seemed so sure. Now life is awful again, a trough full of hearts. A week in Paris could ease the bite of it. All I care is to smile in spite of it. I'll forget you, I will, while yet you are still burning inside my brain. Romance is much, stifling those who strive. I'll live a lush life in some small dive, and there I'll be where I'll rot with the rest those whose lives are lonely too.
So our next performer is one of my best friends and truly one of the weirdest people I know in this world. So much so that the only form of introduction they will ever need is, of course, a tiny hand round of applause. So with that, please welcome Forest Voodoo.
I reflect on my reflection and I ask myself the question, what's the right direction to go? I don't know. Am I a man or am I a muppet? Am I a muppet? If I'm a muppet, then I'm a very manly muppet. Very manly muppet. Am I a muppet? Muppet. Or am I a man? Am I a man? If I'm a man, that makes me a muppet of a man. A muppet of a man. I look into these eyes and I don't recognize the one I see inside. It's time for me to decide. Am I a man or am I a muppet? Am I a muppet? If I'm a muppet, well, I'm a very manly muppet. Very manly muppet. Am I a muppet? Or am I a man? Am I a man? If I'm a man, that makes me a muppet of a man. A muppet of a man. Here I go again. I'm always running out of time. I think I've made up my mind. Now I understand who I am. I'm a man. I'm a muppet. I'm a muppet of a man. I'm a very manly muppet.
First up, we have a king based in London and Edinburgh. He's known as the Renaissance Twink and the Duke of Destruction. It is Guy Liner.
You're impossibly fast and strong. Your skin is pale white and ice cold. You never eat or drink anything. You don't go out in the sunlight. I know what you are.
Say it.
Vampire.
Down at the disco, I'm just a vampire, honey. I'm just a sicko. Sipping your blood's all I know. I'm caught on your blood now. You don't make things start now. Will you make it out alive? My heart is hog tied now. The stakes are too high now. You lasted me into love. Not out for blood, yeah. I'm just thirsty for love. One touch from you and now I can't get enough. You pour your heart out now. I'm drinking it up. I'm not out for blood, yeah, I'm just thirsty for love. Thirsty for love. Thirsty for love. Thirsty for love. Thirsty for love.
But then there's Dracula. Dracula is the most successful of them all. The biggest myth in our mind. Dracula, or Dracul, or Drac, or D. Depends on whether you know. But there is a weak link in the Dracula story, which is, if you see one Dracula film, or one person tells you how to deal with Dracula, you know what to do. You know, because as soon as, if a vampire came in here right now, we'd all do sign of the cross, and we'd do stake to the heart, and then we'd do garlic bread. Perhaps garlic bread is a starter. And also, I think a few other things should work with vampires. I mean, like a chainsaw, that should really work. Well, if you took a vampire and you removed arms and legs of the chainsaw, that's going to slow him down a bit, surely. See the vampire, see it fly. Someone lobbed that one. I am Dracula, I am here. But you're on a trolley, mate. Yes, well, there's a chainsaw, you see. Could you just bend down here? I've dropped my keys. Could you just bend down?
Not out for blood, yeah, I'm just thirsty for love. One touch from you and now I can't get enough. You pour your heart out, now I'm drinking it up. I'm not out for blood, yeah, I'm just thirsty for love.
Don't you look like a virgin sacrifice? They served champagne at the first party I ever attended. You say that like it was 100 years ago. Feels like more than that. Like something seen underwater from a great distance. God, what am I doing? Naive provincial girl. Entirely too tightly wound. Such a cliche. I ought to know better.
We could live forever, suffer. Guys one together forever. Love will be cruel to who it entices. Love will have its sacrifices.
One sip, one kiss, your neck, my lips. One sip, one kiss, your neck, my lips. One sip, one kiss, your neck, my lips. One sip, one kiss. Ha 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 ha.
Next up, we have one of our last minute additions to the lineup. He is the winner of Fierce Fridays March 2019. It is Zach of All Trades.
Hi, welcome to Learning How to Play Guitar. Well enough to get you laid, Volume 1. There are literally thousands of chords, but only 4 of them are needed to play Wonderwall. So let's get started.
Today, by now, I don't
feels the way I do. Backbeat, beat, 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 beat. I'm sure. I don't believe that anybody feels.
And all the roads that lead us there are winding, and all the lights that light the way are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how.
I said maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonder wall.
Lesson number 1, give the girl your guitar. You can hold the chords while she strums. Here. Careful with the strap, Angel. My grandfather gave it to me before he died as I rescued him from a burning church.
So you rescued him or he died?
You're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonder
Next, we have our co-host for this evening. He is the chronically concussed King of Manchester, originally from Dundee. It is King Cusha.
We are proud individuals living for the city, but the flames couldn't go much higher. We find God and religions to paint us with salvation, but no one, no nobody can give you the power that the right over love, no. Science guide is fast becoming our mind, over fear and into freedom. All that life left dripping down the walls of a dream that cannot breathe in its harsh reality. Mass confusion, spoon-fed to the blind, serves now to define a cold society from which we'll rise and over love, and over hate, through the side. Freedom. You just got to hold on. You just got to hold on.
I say, do not despair. The misery that is now upon us is but the passing of greed, the bitterness of men who fear the way of human progress. The hate of men will pass, and dictators die, and the power they took from the people will return to the people. And so long as men die, liberty will never perish. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men with machine minds and machine hearts. You are not machines, you are not cattle, you are men. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure. Let us use that power, let us all unite. And we'll rise over love, over hate, through the science sky, the space becoming our minds, over fear, and into freedom, into freedom, from which we rise, over love, over hate, through the science sky, the space becoming our minds, over fear, and into freedom. Over love, over hate, through the silent sky that's fast becoming our mind, over fear, and the freedom, freedom.
Next up, we have The Bear Cub of Bournemouth and the producer of God Save the Kings, a digital show that brings performers from all over the UK onto one screen in your living room. It is Dandy Issues.
Just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. And the days go by like a strand in the wind, in the web that is my own, I begin again. Said to my friend, baby, nothing else mattered. He was no more than a baby then. Well, he seemed broken hearted, something within him. By that moment that I first laid eyes on him, all alone on the edge of 17. Just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, baby, ooh, said ooh. Just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, baby, ooh, said ooh. Well, I went today, maybe I will go again. like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, baby, ooh, said ooh. Just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, baby, ooh, said ooh. Well, I hear you in the morning, and I hear you at nightfall, and sometimes to be near you is to be unable to hear you. My love, I'm a few years older than you. My love, just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, baby, ooh, said ooh. Just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, baby, ooh, said ooh. Just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, baby, ooh, said ooh. Just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, baby, ooh, said ooh.
Next, we have another Edinburgh King, the host of Crush, and the winner of Fright Club 2019. It is the incredible Daddy Delight.
I wanna take you to a gay bar. I wanna take you to a gay bar. I wanna take you to a gay bar, gay bar, gay bar. Let's start a war. Start a nuclear war. At the gay bar, gay bar, gay bar. Wow! At the gay bar. Now tell me, do you have any money? I wanna spend all your money at the gay bar, gay bar, gay bar. I've got something to put in you. I've got something to put in you. I've got something to put in you. At the gay bar, gay bar, gay bar. You're a superstar. At the gay bar. You're a superstar. At the gay bar. Yeah, you're a superstar. At the gay bar. You're a superstar. At the gay bar. Superstar. Superstar.
And now we have our last king. I am very excited to see his performance. This king has had his performance debut 3 months ago and is already incredible. He is also the real-life twin of King Kasha. From Dundee, it is Dimitri Outside.
Hello, James. Welcome. Do you like the island? My grandmother had an island. Nothing to boast of. We could walk around it in an hour, but still it was a paradise for us. One summer, we went for a visit and discovered the place had been infested with rats. They'd come on a fishing boat and gorged themselves on coconut. So how do you get rats off an island? My grandmother showed me. We buried an oil drum and hinged the lid. Then we wired coconut to the lid as bait, and the rats would come for the coconut, and boing, 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 they would fall into the drum. And after a month, you've trapped all the rats. But what did you do then? Throw the drum into the ocean? Burn it? No. You just leave it. And they begin to get hungry. And one by one, they start eating each other until there are only two left, the two survivors. And then what? Do you kill them? No. You take them and release them into the trees. But now they don't eat coconut anymore. Now they only eat rat. You have changed their nature. The two survivors. This is what she made us.
I should have known I'd leave alone. Just goes to show that the blood you bleed is just the blood you owe. We were a pair, but I saw you there. Too much to bear. You were my life, but life was far away from fair. Was I stupid to love you? Was I reckless to help? Was it obvious to everybody else that I've fallen for life? You were never on my side. Fool me once, fool me twice. Are you death or paradise? Now you'll never see me cry. There's just no time to die. No time to die.
What did you score on your marksmanship evaluation?
70.
40. Did she tell you the psychologist cleared you for duty?
Yes.
No. No. Medical evaluation, fail. Physical evaluation, fail. Psychological evaluation, alcohol and substance addiction indicated. Oof. Pathological rejection of authority based on unresolved childhood trauma. Subject is not approved for field duty and immediate suspension from service advised. What is this if not betrayal? She sent you after me knowing you're not ready, knowing you would likely die. Mommy was very bad.
I let it burn. You're no longer my concern. Faces from my past return. Another lesson yet to learn that I've fallen for a lie. You were never on my side. Fool me once, fool me twice. Are you death or paradise? Now you'll never see me cry. There's just no time to die. No time to die. No time to die. Ooh.
me twice. Are you there for paradise? Now you'll never see me cry. There's just no time to die.
Are you sure this is about him? It's about her. And you and me. You see, we are the last two rats. We can either eat each other or eat everyone else. How you're trying to remember your training now? What's the regulation to cover this?
Thank you so much for watching Brovid 19. I hope you enjoyed the show. All of our performers' PayPals will be linked, as well as put on my Instagram story and hopefully everyone else's stories as well. That's all for tonight. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe